Well, for years, India's IT industry operated on a very successful formula: hire a large number of engineers, train them, deploy them to global clients, scale, repeat. That model helped create one of the world's biggest technology services industry. But AI is attacking the weakest point in that formula: routine work, manual testing, basic maintenance, repetitive coding, and standardized support. These are exactly the kind of tasks that automation can increasingly handle, and companies such as TCS and Infosys are now responding. The message from the industry is changing. It is no longer enough to simply know how to code. You need to understand how technology works with AI. You need cloud skills, data skills, cybersecurity, AI architecture, enterprise integration. According to resources, this is the move from a volume based model to a more specialized AI first delivery model. Now, for example, Infosys. Now, this big tech has undertaken large scale reskilling around generative AI, while TCS has been building specialized AI capabilities. So, there is a new divide that is emerging. On one side, there is legacy role. On the other side, you have AI enabled role. Well, for the young graduates, this is a warning. A computer science degree may open the door, but it may not be enough to keep the door open. Well, for experienced workers, there is another opportunity. Companies still need people who can understand complex businesses, how they manage the clients, and connect the AI system to real world operation. And for Indians working abroad, the offshore shift creates another possibility. Well, global companies increasingly need people who understand both sides of the world: the American client, the Indian engineering team, the regulation, the technology, the business. Well, that person can become incredibly valuable. So, AI isn't simply eliminating the job, it is changing which skills the market rewards now. Yes, we are returning to the UK e-visa story because this part is too important to miss. Your visa may be digital now, but your passport, well, it is still physical. And that combination creates a new responsibility. Now think of your UK 6th account as your digital immigration identity. Your passport is the physical identity document that is attached to it. If one changes, the other needs to reflect that change. So before you travel, check your passport, check your UK 6th account, check the information matches. Don't wait until the airport day, because the airport is the worst possible place to discover an administrative mismatch. And remember here, every family member has their own immigration identity. Your child, your spouse, you, each person needs to correct the record. Parents or guardians may manage the account for children, but that does not mean that the entire family should be placed under one shared identity. And because everything is becoming digital, fraudsters are adapting too. The simplest rule is this now: if somebody contacts you unexpectedly asking for money or sensitive banking information to activate your e-visa, don't trust the message simply because it uses official looking language. Go back to the official UK government system yourself. Digital immigration can make travel easy, but only if your digital records are accurate. The future of immigration may be paperless, but responsibility has not disappeared. It has simply moved on to your screens.